Hey guys, Cody Allen here, and I'm excited to bring you along for my journey as I attempt to complete my starvation species sprint here at Starvation State Park. First, we're going to enter the park, head down to the loading dock, and then we'll give you a little bit more information about this challenge. So if you're interested in learning more about what this starvation species sprint is, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, but you can go to this website that I'll put here on the screen and also a link down in the description below. Essentially, it's a pretty unique and amazing fishing challenge that Parks Pass and Utah State Parks has put together. Only 90 applicants can apply. That's all they're accepting for right now. And you pay a $10 fee, you apply, and all you have to do is catch the 4 main sport species here at Starvation, which is rainbow trout, yellow perch, walleye, and smallmouth bass. So that announcement came out on September 6th. September 13th, as you saw in my last video, I had my starvation tournament. I thought those would go hand in hand. We would be able to kind of double dip, if you will. So after you catch your 4 species, it just has to be 1 fish of each species. You upload those to the website with the date in which you caught those fish. Then you submit those, and then you go to the ranger station, or you could even go to the booth at Starvation, and then you would submit and say, hey, I completed my challenge. They'll print off a certificate of completion, but not only that, they will also give you a commemorative medallion. It's kind of like a challenge coin. It's pretty cool. So I thought this would be a great way for me to come out and kind of showcase this event. There's no time limit on it. The only limit is that you can only have 90 people. So I'm not sure where they're at with that currently. Obviously, my last tournament, I was focusing on smallmouth, so I have some smallmouth photos. I also caught a yellow perch. I did also catch a rainbow trout, but I didn't take a photo of it. So that's my goal today, is to go out, catch my rainbow trout and my walleye. So the plan is just to troll to my walleye spot, hopefully catch a rainbow trout on the way. Then once I get to my walleye spot, hopefully catch the walleye, get those photos, and then be done for the day. Let's see what we can catch. Well, it looks like we got our first fish here. I think it's going to be a rainbow trout. Let's see. Didn't take long at all. Oh, there we go. Did you get that? Oh, he's a jumper. It's a good rainbow trout, actually. Oh, wow. You guys see these aerobatics this guy's doing. Oh, that's a good rainbow. What a chubby. He's not that long, but he is fat. Wow, that was quick. Goodness gracious. That is a thick rainbow trout. Wow. I was not expecting that. That fast, or to be that big, especially the way it bit. Look at that fatty. That's a good fish. Look at that. Man, can't be happier with that. That is just a beautiful rainbow trout. That's a solid fish. Super impressed. I'll let this fatty go. Well, like I said, guys, that did not take very long. I just used this pink Tasmanian devil, and then I used my down weight. It's a 1/2 ounce. Actually, this is 3/4. So simply just cast it out. Let that sit there for a second. Grab your line. Attach your weight. Let her sink. And then start cruising. Man, that was awesome. That was so cool. I did not expect that to happen that fast. So So that takes care of our rainbow trout species. Now we just got to get to our walleye spot and get a fish. When I left the house this morning, it was 37 degrees, and right now here at Starvation it's about 40, but once you get on the water it tends to feel a little bit colder. So the temperatures aren't amazingly warm. This is November 1st, so I didn't mention that. For those of you who don't know a lot about Starvation, the dam was built in 1972. That's when this was established as a state park. And then in 2018, Fred Hayes suddenly passed away, and he was one of the division directors for the Utah State Parks. The Parks Department was trying to decide how they could honor him. And one way for them to be able to honor him was to rename Starvation Reservoir. So what they did was in 2019, it passed, and they changed it to Fred Hayes State Park at Starvation Reservoir. So if you're curious why the name might have changed over the years, that's one of the reasons. It's approximately 3,500 water acres here, so it's a fairly good sized reservoir with lots of structure. It's home to my personal best smallmouth bass, which is an 18.5 inch. You know, there's a lot of great walleye fishing and rainbow trout, as you just saw. So it's a phenomenal fishery, kind of out here in the desert. There's rock structure all throughout, but then you can also find some sandy beaches as well. Now, I'm no walleye expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I do like to fish for them, and I have caught them. I've caught them here at Starvation. I've caught them at Deer Creek. I would recommend that everyone try to enter this challenge if it isn't already full, and then I'll be able to show you what the medallion looks like when we complete it today. Well, I ended up catching this nice little smallmouth. It's got a nice little belly. So I'm really after my walleye, but my live scope died. Don't know what we're gonna do about that. That's 2 species down. Of course, I forgot to take a picture of that one, but I did put it on the camera so I can take it off of that. Now, as far as tackle goes, for walleye, you can use a Ned rig. You could use jig and worm. You could use a Rapala jig and wrap. You could use a scissor kick from Frostbite lures. So there's a lot of different things you can use. And I'm not an expert on walleye. I love bass fishing, and I love catching other species of fish, but primarily my favorite fish is bass. So I'm not going to claim that I'm an expert with walleye by any means, but those are some lures that definitely catch them, and that's without trolling, that's just jigging them. So I just almost had one right here when I was reeling in my Ned rig pretty quick, so I'm going to try to find a jigger wrap and see what we can do. So I'm going to cast out. See it going down. There we go. Oh. Almost have one right there. There we go, I got one. Another walleye. Oh, fun to finally figure this out just a little bit. Keep choke that thing down. Dang. Well, it's another good eater size, but not bad. It's fun to catch some walleye. Yes. Okay, slowly figuring it out. Whew. Okay. Let's go try it again. There we go, got him. There you go. A nice little walleye. This is so fun, guys. Oh man. Let's go my 4th one. That's my 5th one. I'm gonna fish a few more and then I've got to get home because I've got friends coming over and Jigged up another one. Little guy. Good looking fish though. Pretty cool. Alright, let's get back down there. Jig a few more. Okay, we're just gonna go down to the bottom. Kind of like ice fishing. Jigging all the way down to the bottom. Let it fall, and then jerking it up. Let it fall, and then they usually just pick it up. Well guys, I think that's going to do it for me today. Gotta get back to my wife and kids. So thanks for coming along for this adventure. It was fun. I'm glad that I was able to actually catch all the species that I needed to. I almost caught all of them today, except for yellow perch. That was the only thing I haven't caught. So you guys can come out here and do this too. I'll show you the medallion as soon as I get it. But thanks for watching.